The following is a special sports presentation from the EAB Sports Network.
It's time for Jonesboro High School basketball on 95.9 The Wolf. Presented by NEA Baptist, Jonesboro Orthopedics and Sports Medicine, Kavanaugh Auto Group, and First National Bank. Now, let's go to the NEA Baptist broadcast position and join Bud Schropel for the First National Bank pregame show.
A pleasant Tuesday evening to everyone from Patriot Arena in Marion, Arkansas. Golden Hurricane basketball is on the air tonight. It's a non-conference matchup, but one that has had so much importance on it over the last few years. It's the Jonesboro Golden Hurricane in town to take on the Patriots of Marion High School. Hello again, everyone. I'm Bud Schropel. Our producer engineer tonight back in the studios of the EAB Sports Network is Mr. Luke Guntharp. Well, after a successful weekend of 2 overtime victories in 3 games, the Hurricane, fresh off winning another Barry Pruitt Hurricane Classic, are back in the non-conference play. 3 games this week, all on the road. Tonight at Marion, Thursday night in Memphis, taking on Memphis Ridgeway. That will be at Briarcrest High School, and then Friday night at Briarcrest High School, we'll be taking on Christian Brothers High School out of Memphis. But tonight it's the Marion Patriots, 4-3 on the year under their coach, Sammy Lewis. Does that name sound familiar? It should. He was a member of the 14 state championship squad. He's in his second year here in Marion. He's been very successful as a first-time head coach, 26-7 last year. Made it all the way to the semifinals of the state, losing to eventual state champion Benton. Off to a 4-3 start this year. Wins over Bentonville, MUS, DeSoto Central, and Columbia, Mississippi. 3 losses to Little Rock Central, Little Rock Christian, and Providence Academy of Mississippi. But this matchup with Jonesboro is special to both of these schools. Number one, in the latter part of the 20-teens and the beginning of the 2020s, these two schools had quite the rivalry going, and their then head coach Dwight Clark. But now it's former Hurricane coach and player Sammy Lewis directing the Patriots. They're not in conference anymore. They won't be playing for state championships. All they're going to be doing is playing out of conference. But this is the first of 2 of those this year. The second one will become first game in the new year back home in Jonesboro. We welcome you to our pregame coverage brought to you by First National Bank, where we put you first always. We are in our NEA Baptist broadcast position, mezzanine level of Patriot Arena. First, NEA Baptist Healthcare for the next century. Hurricane are off that victory against Kirkwood out of Tennessee, 54-51 in overtime. B.J. Knowlton led the Hurricane with 18 points. Kenton Weaver didn't play. He's way too old for that. Leighton Weaver had 14, and Jalen Hurd, his first double-digit night as a varsity Hurricane, is season high, 11 points in the victory over Kirkwood. Different story tonight, taking on the Marion Patriots. Jonesboro 5-1. Coming in, their lone loss came to Rogers in their 2-game contest at Rogers Heritage. Jonesboro's 2-0 in overtime games. They have a single overtime victory over Kirkwood and a double overtime victory over rival Nettleton on this past Friday night. It's Marion, it's Jonesboro. Back in 2 minutes for the starters for tonight's game. You're listening to Jonesboro High School basketball on the EAB Sports Network.
First National Bank's roots run deep in Northeast Arkansas. We began a single Paragould branch with one idea: customers first. By focusing on the best products banking has to offer and valuing the highest level of service, we're now 23 branches across Arkansas and Tennessee. As First National Bank grows, our roots only get deeper, and the mission remains the same. You first, always. Learn more about our products and services at fnbank.net. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
We are pioneers, dreamers, the ones they said would never make it, and the ones still trying. We are lifesavers, life changers, and those who bring life to your world. We're where compassion meets precision and empowerment meets innovation. An expert system of care where love abounds so that God can do the impossible. We're here when you need us most. We are NEA Baptist.
Get huge savings now at every Kavanaugh dealership. Kavanaugh has a great selection of late model, low mileage, certified pre-owned cars, trucks. Most are still under factory warranty. We have every make and every model, so you're sure to find the vehicle you want. And when you buy at Kavanaugh, every new and used purchase comes with 1 year of free maintenance. Plus, we buy cars. Bring a vehicle, get a check. See us today at one of our dealerships or go to KavanaughCars.com.
When injury sidelines you, Jonesboro Orthopedics and Sports Medicine is here to get you back in the game. They've been serving our local high schools for over 40 years, and JOSM is proud to be the official healthcare provider of A-State Athletics, with locations on South Main and on East Matthews inside St. Bernard's Health and Wellness Center. Find out more by visiting JOSM on Facebook and at JonesboroOrtho.com. Jonesboro Orthopedics and Sports Medicine, getting you back in the game.
Is how they will tip it off tonight. First for the Marion Patriots, Dexter Higgins, a 5'9 senior, wears 0. Davion Bailey, 5'10 junior, wears number 11. Jackson Black, 6'6 senior, wears number 13. Corbin Littlejohn, 6'4 junior, wears number 15. And number 22 is Chandler Randall, a 6'2 senior. For Jonesboro tonight, Jaden Jones made the all-tournament team over the weekend. 5'10 junior, wears number 2. He is at 5.3 points a ball game. Sidney Smith, the 5'8 junior, wears number 3. He's averaging 5.1. B.J. Knowlton, leading scorer for Jonesboro. Been here 18 years doing these contests, and I have not had one yet to end the season averaging 20. Haven't had many averaging 20 during the season. Knowlton, 21.8 points a ball game. He was the MVP of the Barry Pruitt Hurricane Classic. Leighton Weaver, also a member of the all-conference team, 6'1 junior, wears number 22 at 17 points a game. And Eddie Young, the big 6'7 sophomore, gets the start, number 32, averaging 3 points a ball game. Waiting just a minute to see if we're going to have the national anthem here, because I want everybody, if you're watching this on YouTube at JHS Warning, to see the projection of the American flag all the way across from baseline to baseline on the floor. They had it earlier in the girls' game, which, by the way, Marion knocked off Conway. A little bit of an upset tonight, but it was breathtaking to see it. I'm not sure if they're going to have it or not. Usually they just have one anthem a night, and that's it. If I was them, I'd try to do it all the time and show off what you just spent money on. Nope, they're not going to do it, so we'll just keep it right here as they officially announce the starters here. They turn out the lights to do it.
At this time, let's meet the starting lineups for the visiting team on the scoreboard.
Tyler Bennett, PA announcer here at Marion.
A 5'10 junior guard, number 2, Jaden Jones.
He ain't no Aaron Lowe, that's for sure. Lady Hurricane won again tonight. They just pummeled Lady Blue Devils of West Memphis to go 9-1 on the year. 53-28 was the final. Lady Hurricane again 9-1 on the year. Jonesboro comes in averaging 59 points a ball game. Shooting 68% from the free throw line. They're giving up 50 points a game. Here come the Marion Patriots in their home whites, trimmed in blue and red. Sharp-looking uniforms. Jonesboro in the road blacks, trimmed in gold, numerals and letters in gold, trimmed in black. And again, Sammy Lewis, head coach of Marion in his second season, leading these Patriots to the state semifinals last year, losing to eventual champion in Benton. One of their former players was on that team back in the days of Dwight Clark being here. Terrion Burgess was his name. He was quite the player as well.
The 6'2" senior guard, number 22.
If you're not watching this streaming on YouTube, Jonesboro will be moving from left to right as you visualize at home in your car or wherever you may be listening at 959thewolf.com or on the EAB Media Group app. Tune in there. You can watch it or listen to it. Your choice. In center circle, Jackson Black for Marion standing toe-to-toe, eye-to-eye with Eddie Young, the sophomore center for the Hurricane. James Bickham, Matt Fisher, Shane Boozer are the officials. The ball goes up, and Marion gets the tip. They'll bring it to the front court to start this ball game. In the front court, it's the Patriots. Number 22, Chandler Randall, working on Jones, taking him all the way to the elbow, down to the corner. Back to Randall. Randall trying to work on Jones. Good defense by Jalen. Gets it into the corner. Back to Randall for three. Got it.
Chandler Randall.
Randall with the triple. It's 3-0 Marion. Front court, Leighton Weaver. Right side. Man-to-man defense from Marion. To the left wing it goes to Jones. Jones dribbles up top. Goes to the right side. Smith down the baseline. Lob from B.J. Knowlton into Eddie Young. He missed the chip shot. And rebound to Marion. In the front court, it's Higgins. To the corner, three ball, no. High for the board, tipped over to Leighton Weaver. Brings it to the front court. Takes it top of the key, stops at the left elbow. Back behind him to Knowlton. Knowlton in the lane, kicks it to Weaver. Goes behind his back, backs up top of the key. Now near midcourt. Sets the offense. 16 on the shot clock, stops for three, tied up. Leighton Weaver.
Leighton Weaver, three-point basket.
Drains the Trepa to tie this ball game. Littlejohn gets it between the circles. Left free throw line, bounces it in. He walked, took steps. Had committed to the pass, the lane closed, and he traveled. Turns it over to Jonesboro. Tied at 3. 6:29 to go, first period. Here at this beautiful Patriot Arena. This and the Devil Dome right down the street at West Memphis, two of my favorites in the entire state. Leighton Weaver in the front court. Reaching foul is going to be called on Randall, his first. First on Marion. Sideline inbound for B.J. Knowlton, just to the left of Sammy Lewis. In the front court, Weaver between the circles. Gets a pick from Jones. Then Jones falls off the pick. Ball is tipped. Weaver picks it up at midcourt. Gets the dribble back to the left wing. Between the circles, Jones. Jones spins in the paint. Going to put up a 12-footer off the window. Short. Knowlton tried to recover the ball in the air. Threw it off the bottom of the backboard. Here's Marion the other way on a breakaway and gets a lay-in. Littlejohn hits his first bucket. 5-2 Marion. Front court, Jones. Behind the arc, lobs it into Young, back to Jones. Left wing, Sidney Smith, excuse me. Backdoor cut. Young goes off the window and it falls in. Eddie Young with two. We're tied at 5. Quickly the other way. A flyer from Davion Bailey goes down and it's 7-5 Marion. Weaver in the front court, picked up on the exchange, now gets back to Littlejohn. Knowlton. Between the circles, drives in the paint, gets a player in the air, dumps it down low to Young. He couldn't handle the pass. Marion with the steal. Higgins to the corner, Littlejohn for three. No. Rebound, Weaver. He'll slowly take it to the front court. 7-5, Marion with the lead, 4:44 to go, opening period. Right side, Knowlton. On the wing, Jones. To Eddie Young. Hands it back to Jones. Jones to the elbow, down the lane, runner. Good for Jaden Jones. Ties the game at 7. Quickly the other way, throwing the ball up. Losing his footing, thought he was fouled, was Randall. No call. Here's Weaver stopping for three. Got it! Leighton Weaver 2 for 2. It's 10-7 Jonesboro. their first lead of this game. Here's Higgins in the front court. Going to the wide right wing. Takes it closer to the arc. Then picks up the dribble, looking for someone to get it to. Gets it to Littlejohn. Left side to Randall. Gets a pick from Littlejohn. Fires it inside to Black. He lost the handle. Winds up with it out almost near the three-point line. Littlejohn trying to drive the baseline. Cuts out to the wing. Now left side, Randall. 3 seconds, 2 seconds. Here's a jump shot off the mark. No. Tipped by Black. No. Tipped again by Black. No. Rebound, Knowlton. Jonesboro on the front court. BJ accelerates down the lane. Runner, good and one.
BJ Knowlton count the basket.
12-7, and Knowlton will shoot the N1 free throw.
The foul is on number 11, Bailey.
Foul is on Bailey. His first, second on Marion. And BJ Knowlton shooting 75%, 0 for 6 in the first game. He is now 28 of 39. Incredible numbers from B.J. Knowlton. Shooting well over 90% the rest of the way. And he makes that one. 3-point, old-fashioned style, 13-7. Jonesboro on an 8-0 run. 3:25 to go, 13-7, Hurricane lead. Pass to the left wing, Randall hands it right back to Higgins. Top, Randall. Right side it goes to Bailey. Bailey hands it to Littlejohn. He puts up a hook shot and got it. Nice shot, Corbin Littlejohn, his 4th point. Breaks the run, makes it 13-9. Front court, Weaver, left side. Gets a pick from Jalen Hurd, who's out there. Weaver went in the lane, lost the handle, and picked up by Marion. Now loose on the deck. Hurd got it, and jumping on his back and committing a foul was Marion's number 4 in the game, James.
Foul is on number 4,
Jamari Bruin picks up his first. 3rd on Marion. Jalen Hurd snuck in the game, 6'2 sophomore, averaging 4.7. Coming off his career high, 11 points in the win over Kirkwood. Out wide left side is Knowlton. Jaquez Jordan and MJ Marshall checked in last dead ball along with TJ Brown. He's in the game. Jaquez Jordan drains a 3, 16-9 Jonesboro. Jordan averaging 3 points a ball game. 1 shot gets his average. Left wing, it's Higgins. Back out to number 3, Jalen Neal in the ball game. Littlejohn kicks it to the wing. Here's a long left-handed 3 that rolls in with no arc whatsoever. 16-12, Jonesboro by 4. Knowlton. Marshall takes a pass right side. Trying to get a pick from Hurd. He almost had his pocket picked by Randall, but it goes out of bounds. MJ Marshall averaging 3 points a game, 5'8 junior. And TJ Brown, 5'10 junior, wears number 4. In the front court, Jaquez Jordan, long pass to the wing, Brown. Bounces it to the block. Hurd trying to get a hook shot in, say he walks.
Tackling violation, Patriots ball.
Patriot basketball down 4, 16-12. 1:47 to go, opening frame. Here come the Patriots. Dexter Higgins will bring it across the timeline to the left side of the circle. Top the key is Bruin. Higgins taking it down the lane is fouled there by MJ Marshall. Marshall's first. That's a first foul on Jonesboro.
21 to MJ Marshall.
And it's going to be a shooting foul.
Jonesboro's first team foul of the first quarter.
So to the line will be Dexter Higgins, the 5'9 senior. He's a left-hander, so you know he can shoot free throws. 1:30 to go, 16-12 Jonesboro. First one is good. That gives him 4 in the game. 16-13. Elliott McLaughlin in the game, 6'4 junior, averaging less than a point a game. And a second from Higgins, nothing but net. 16-14. T.J. Brown in the front court, goes down the middle. Little slide step to the left and puts a shot up and in. Nice move. T.J. Brown makes it 18-14. Little John between the circles, shoots it left side to Neal. He can't get inside. Back to right side of Little John. He takes it in the paint. Jump step. Shot up and in over McLaughlin. He has 6. 18-16 the other way. Jacquez Jordan tries the through the lane flipper. It doesn't go, but he's fouled, and Jacquez Jordan will go to the line to shoot two. A 50% free throw shooter, 2 for 4. Foul was on Neal, his first. 4 on Marion. Jordan shooting 2. 53.9 seconds to go in the first quarter. First free throw is short, but crawls over. Jordan with 4. 19-6. Duck Highland in the game for Marion. Where's number 10? He has a difficult name to say, but Coach Lewis said, call him Duck, so I'm going to. Jordan makes the second free throw. He has 5. It's 20-16. Randall on the left side. There's a 3-ball up and banks it in. Duck Highland. Carlisle is his real name. Duck is his nickname, and he just hit the 3. 27 seconds, a 1/10 of a second difference, maybe 4/10 of a second difference shot clock to game clock. Leighton Weaver bending over, dribbling the basketball just out of the jump circle. Top of the key, Brown is going to shoot one from there, off the mark. Rebound, Jacquez Jordan hits the deck. Calling for a walk. Marion gets it back with 3.3 seconds to go. They'll race it down the floor. Get it into Higgins. Higgins, long one from Randall, almost in, but not. 2019, Jonesboro by 1 after 1. Back in 1 minute on the EAB Sports Network.
Be a genius and shop at Food Smart, where you pay our cost plus only 10% at checkout. This week, save during the Best Choice truckload sale, featuring deals on 50 of your favorite Best Choice items. We also have Smithfield Whole Boston Butts for $1.47 a pound. 3 pounds of Sunkist Clementine oranges are $3.42. USDA Select T-Bone Steak Value Packs are $7.96 a pound. And 24 packs of Coke products are $9.97. Don't forget to tell your friends how much you saved at Food Smart.
Need top-notch farming and lawn gear? Visit First Choice Farm and Lawn, your Kubota dealer in Brooklyn. We get your need for reliable equipment. That's why we offer precision Kubota machinery for any task. From seasoned farmers to green-thumbed homeowners, we are working to keep you working. Find your Kubota match at First Choice Farm and Lawn on Highway 49 in Brooklyn. Achieve your goals faster with our Kubota inventory and top-notch service. Call 870-790-2301 or drop by today. Your trusted Kubota dealer, First Choice Farm and Lawn.
2 leading scores in the first half for Jonesboro. Leighton Weaver with a couple of tray bombs, 6 points. Jacquez Jordan with 5, including 2 of 2 free throws. Marion's Corbin Littlejohn has 3 deuces for 6 points. And Dexter Higgins with 5 points, 2 for 2 from the line also. For the Patriots, and it's Jonesboro basketball to start the third, up 20-19. Weaver, Knowlton, Smith, Eddie Young, who just set a hard pick, and he's going to be called for the foul. That's Young's first on Jonesboro. And Sammy Smith, the 5th starter for Jonesboro, here in the hat. Higgins, Neal, Littlejohn, Highland, Bruin on the floor for Marion. Littlejohn has it left wing, back to the right side. Highland, back to Littlejohn, left side, bounces it to the wide block. Back to Littlejohn. Littlejohn fires it right side to Highland, drives the baseline, floats it, can't get it, rebound, tipped around. Jonesboro comes out of there with it. B.J. Knowlton gets it from Jordan. Knowlton down the middle, spins to the right. Floater will drop on a nice shooter's touch. From Jonesboro's leading scorer, B.J. Knowlton, he has 5, 22-19. Front court, Higgins. 1-3-1 zone trap by Jonesboro. Higgins, Littlejohn, Higgins between the circles. Fires it right wing wide. Highland back to Higgins. Left side, Littlejohn. Right side, Highland bounces it to the baseline. And Neal takes 2 steps in, back out to the wing island. Up top, here's a long left-handed three from Higgins, off the mark. Marion saves it in, but Weaver comes up with it, and then he has it stripped away by Littlejohn. Fires it underneath Highland for the lay-in. He has 5, and it's a 22-21 game. Jonesboro by 1. Long pass to the corner. Smith had a 3, wouldn't take it. Weaver bounces it to Knowlton between the circles. Back to Weaver. Really getting out on him. In the paint, Knowlton at the free throw line now. Hands it off to Smith. Back to Knowlton. Shot fake on the 3. Steps inside the arc. Fires it left side. Here's Weaver for 3. Missed that one. Rebound. Young saves it in. And they're going to say it was off Marion. Jalen Ford in the game for Marion. He's out there for Bruin. He's a 6'1 junior. Jonesboro will throw it into the sideline. Knowlton's going to take a 3. In and out. Rebound, Littlejohn. Littlejohn breaks it to the front court. Stops. Lobs it to the corner. Left side, Highland. Right side, Littlejohn. Back to the corner. Here's Neal for 3. Too short. Rebound. Smith got high for it, but couldn't control it. Pass out front to Highland. Left side. Here's a long 3 from Higgins. Got it. Highland from downtown has 8. 24-22. Marion up 2. Weaver, left side, Jones. Way to the wing, in the corner. Smith for 3. No. And the rebound tipped around. Marion comes down with it. Excuse me. Slowing it down, walking to the front court against the zone. Left side, Highland. Another 3. It's off the mark. Rebound. Weaver comes out of there on the run. Right down the middle. Now we'll circle over to the left wing. Between the circles, Young. Behind him to Knowlton. He's going to fire a 3. No. And Marion controls the board. Get in there and tie him up was Young. Calls the jump ball. It will be Marion basketball.
Substitution for the Hurricane.
Jalen Hurd in for Eddie Young.
Jalen Hurd.
24-22. Marion with the lead. 4:46 to go first half. Make sure you stick around for the Kavanaugh Auto Group halftime show. We'll run down scores from the first half and tell you what's up for the remainder of the week for the Hurricane. Right side it goes to Neal. Back to Littlejohn in the corner. That's Highland. Back to Littlejohn up on the wing. Right side it goes to Randall. He'll back up against the 2-3 zone. Littlejohn pulls up from 8. Shot goes high. It bounces. No. Offensive board. Lost it. Comes down with it is Marion. Randall. Right side. There's a long 3. In and out. Rebound Weaver. That was Ford with the miss. And Leighton Weaver in the front court on the dribble. Gets double team from behind. Need to get some help talk on that one. Trying to get the ball holder to forget about the help side. They almost came away with the steal there. Left side it goes to Knowlton. Knowlton pulls up behind the arc, still with the dribble to the left elbow, spins behind him to Smith, launches a 3, little short, high for the board as Jalen Hurd comes down with it. And jump ball called. Hurricane ball under their own basket. Here comes T.J. Brown and Jacquez Jordan back in. Sidney Smith and Jaden Ford take a rest. Baseline right inbound for B.J. Knowlton. Now coming out will be Jacquez Jordan to throw it in. Fires it into Weaver. Shot fake on a 3. Left side. Inside to Hurd, who lays it up and in. Cutting down the lane, Jalen Hurd wide open. We're tied at 24. First tie since 7-7. Littlejohn pulls up the dribble. Up top, Neal. Back to Littlejohn. thought about the three, fires it to Neal down the corner. Highland for three. No. Long rebound. Hurd got it with those long arms. Then threw it away, picked up by Brown, back to Knowlton. BJ accelerates down the lane, trying to shovel pass in. Hurd picks it up, shoots, and got it. Jalen Hurd with 4, and Marion calls a timeout. Sammy Lewis wants to talk about it as he's seen his Patriots drop to 26-24. It's a full timeout. We'll take the 30. This is Jonesboro High School basketball on the EAB Sports Network. EAB Sports Network.
There's nothing more important than your child breathing easily. Arkansas Children's Pulmonology Clinic in Jonesboro treats common to complex pediatric breathing conditions like obstructive sleep apnea, asthma, and rare lung diseases. With a family-centered approach, our medical team changes lives with nationally ranked care close to home for a variety of conditions from cystic fibrosis to sleep disorders. Visit archildrens.org/ACH Jonesboro.
We're back here at Marion. Jonesboro on top, 26-24. Let's pause 10 seconds for station identification. For 18 years, you've been following Jonesboro High School athletics, now a part of the EAB Sports Network. EAB Sports Network.
On 95.9 KWHF-FM, Harrisburg, Jonesboro.
Bud Schropel back in Marion. Luke Gunthart back in the studios at EAB Sports Network. Craig Miller here with JHS The Warning, streaming this game back to YouTube. 26-24. Hurricane lead, Marion basketball. 2:54 to go, first half. 4 ties in this game already, a couple of lead changes. In the corner, Randall back out to Littlejohn, left side. Fires it back to the corner, left side. Randall, he'll come up to the wing, up top. Littlejohn. They swing it around to Randall on the left side. Littlejohn has it top of the key, bounce it left side. Here's Bailey with the long three, no. Tipped out of bounds, last touch by Ian Henderson, who just checked in the game. He's a 6'4 junior. They've got some size here for Marion. Not anything that'll take you back, but got several 6'4", 6'5", 6'6 players. Leighton Weaver in the front court. Left side to Knowlton. Playing man-to-man, Marion is. Hurd has it. Hands it off to Jordan. Jaquez pulls up from 15. Jumper won't drop. Tip no by Knowlton. Taken down by Marion. Randall out front. Working on T.J. Brown's zone, 2-3 zone of Jonesboro. Now we'll go between the circles to set the offense. Left side it goes to Bailey. Littlejohn. Jump pass to Bailey back on the left side. Gets in the air, lost the handle, picked up by Jaquez Jordan. He takes it left side, lay in, blocked out of bounds by Littlejohn. It will stay with Jonesboro.
After the block by Corbin Littlejohn.
Hurricane will have it baseline left of the goal. T.J. Brown will throw it in. Lobs it up top to Hurd. Hands it over to Weaver. Littlejohn out on him. 20 seconds on the shot clock. Hurd sets a pick. Weaver trying to get around the Patriot. Can't. Gets it to Brown between the circles. Hurd gets a pass back. Right side to Jordan. Up top, Knowlton in the paint. Knowlton's little sidestep won't go. And
out of bounds,
stepped out of bounds. The Patriot did. Trying to save it. Jonesboro will retain with the fresh 35. Baseline left inbound. Jaquez Jordan gets it into Knowlton. Only 5 points for Knowlton this first half. BJ in the paint. Behind him to Jordan. On the wing, back to Knowlton between the circles. Calls Hurd out for a pick. Had Hurd on the fadeaway, but couldn't get it to him. T.J. Brown in the corner, out to Weaver. He'll fire a three. No, he missed it. And long rebound out to Marion. Randall in the air, up and under, will drop. Chandler Randall has 5. We're tied at 26. 18 seconds to go. No shot clock. Leighton Weaver between the circles. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Weaver still with the dribble. To Brown. Brown fade away from the top of the key. Air ball, and is tied at 26 as both teams go to the locker room. An exciting first half, back and forth. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 ties and 4 lead changes. We're tied at 26. Back in 3 minutes. For the Kavanaugh Auto Group halftime show, you're listening to Jonesboro High School basketball on the EAB Sports Network. EAB Sports Network.
It's a mix and match special now at all Northeast Arkansas Domino's Pizza locations. Choose any 2 for $6.99 each for carry out or delivery. How about a medium 2-topping pizza, oven baked sandwich, pasta in a tin, loaded tots, Domino's stuffed cheesy bread, bread twists, marble brownies, and so much more. Switch it up for lunch or dinner for the whole gang. The mix and match special with any 2 for only $6.99 each for carry out or delivery. Only at your Northeast Arkansas area Domino's Pizza locations.
As you know, we mentioned in our ads that our family dealerships have been around since 1950 for 71 years, and Gail and I have been in the family business since 1972. We purchased the dealership in 1983 from my late father-in-law, Glenn Saint. You see Kirk and Todd and myself in our ads, and now we have some of our grandchildren in our ads as well. Our family continues to be involved in the future of Glenn Saint. We look forward to 71 more years. That makes us proud. Glenn Saint, and God bless our troops.
Since our founding in 1945, Farmers and Merchants Bank has held strong to our commitment to innovation, community investment, and personalized service. Over the past 80 years, we have worked alongside Arkansas entrepreneurs to help our neighbors start, grow, and streamline their businesses with hometown lending experts and the latest in modern financial solutions. Farmers and Merchants Bank, in your corner in our community, helping your business succeed every step of the way. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Have you ever heard the saying, 2 wrongs don't make a right? Well, when it comes to your internet service, 1 wrong is already too many. Wrong price, wrong speeds, wrong company. Come on, you deserve better. With Empower Broadband, you get local, affordable, and fast internet that never lets you down. Visit us at empowerbroadband.com or call 870-336-0999 to right the wrongs by choosing your favorite local internet company. Empower, delivered by Craighead Electric.
Jonesboro High School Athletics is brought to you by Gateway Tire and Service Center and Toyo Tires. When there's always one thing you can count on, we go the distance for you. Before you hit the road for a trip across country or across town, drop by Gateway Tire and Service Center and check out the great deals on Toyo Tires. Whether it's tires or auto repair, you can always count on one thing. At Gateway Tire and Toyo Tires, we go the distance for you. At Gateway Tire in Jonesboro, we go the distance for you.
This is Keith Baird with Baird Auto Group. There's nothing that brings our communities together like high school sports. No matter what the scoreboard says, it's a winning feeling just to be a part of it. At Baird, we want you to have the feeling anytime you come into one of our dealerships. Good credit, bad credit, no problem. Don't buy anywhere else until you shop at Baird location near you. Don't get a bad deal, get a Baird deal. Because why pay more?
Saving service, great selection too. Baird does it all for you.
We welcome you back to Marion, Arkansas, Patriot Arena. We're at halftime. Jonesboro and Marion tied at 26. This game started off with ties at 3, 5, and 7 before Jonesboro went on an 8-0 run to open up a 13-7 lead, would extend it to a 7-point lead at 16-9, and then Marion would close it to 2 at 16-14. Hurricane would get up as much as 20-16 before Marion closed on a 3 to make it 20-19 after 1 quarter. Hurricane opened up with the first 2 of the second quarter before Marion reeled off 5 in a row to make it 24-22. Hurricane caught them at 24, went up 26-24 before Marion tied it at 26 here. Excuse me, in the first half. While I'm giving you numbers from the first half, I invite you to look at all the cars, trucks, and SUVs, new and pre-owned, at Kavanaugh Cars Leading scorer in the game is Duck Highland off the bench for Marion with 8 points. 6 points for Corbin Littlejohn, all in the first quarter. Dexter Higgins with 5 points in the first quarter, 2 of 2 from the free throw line. 5 points for Chandler Randall. And then 2 points for Davian Bailey. Jackson Black, Ian Henderson, Jalen Neal, Jamario Bruin, and Jalen Ford all played and did not score, as did Jackson Black and Ian Henderson. Jonesboro led in scoring by Leighton Weaver, who hit his first 2 threes in the first quarter early. Didn't score again, missed a couple of threes after that. 5 points for Jacquez Jordan, who is 2 of 2 from the line. B.J. Knowlton with 5 points. He's 1 of 1 from the line. 4 points for Jalen Hurd. 2 points for Eddie Young. 2 points for T.J. Brown. Jaden Jones has 2 points. Sidney Smith, M.J. Marshall have both played and not scored. Only 2 fouls Jonesboro obtained in that first half. Marion has 4 fouls. They're evenly distributed between Randall, Bailey, Bruin, and Neal. Jonesboro's 2 fouls, M.J. Marshall and Eddie Young with a foul apiece. And that's where we are, tied at 26. We're going to send it back to a break, and while we're away, make sure you get online and look at all the new cars, trucks, and SUVs at CavanaughCars.com. And in 4 minutes, we'll be back with the start of the second half as you're listening to Jonesboro High School basketball on the EAB Sports Network. The EAB Sports Network.
Evolve Bank and Trust offers a variety of residential and consumer loans, specializing in unique products and services while providing individualized customer service designed to fit your needs. Whether you're buying your first home, a new car, or building your dream home, Evolve Bank and Trust has the personal loan products you need to realize your dreams today. Call Evolve Bank and Trust at 870-933-2480. Stop in to see them at 111 East Huntington Suite A or visit them online at getevolve.com. Evolve Bank and Trust, making banking personal again. Evolve Bank and Trust. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Hello, this is Bob Moore from Air Conditioning. The holidays are almost here, and you shouldn't have to choose between comfort for your family and being able to celebrate the holidays. If you've been paying for costly AC repairs or high utility bills, now is the best time to replace. With approved financing, you can get 18 months with no payments and no interest. Call 870-238-3372 and ask about financing or visit us at moreac.com.
You deserve more, don't settle for less.
See Placid Tire Service for the right tire at the right price right now. Placid Tire Service is the area's biggest selection of in-stock tires at the lowest price. While others are searching for tires to order, we'll get you fixed up with a great set of tires and back on the road in no time with our 4 tires, 1 hour guarantee. Plus, we make the purchase easy on your budget with our Placid Tire Service card or no credit needed financing options. For the right tire at the right price right now, the choice is easy. That's Placid Tire Service.
First Security is about more than great banking. Yes, we provide the financial expertise, digital tools, and everything else you need when you need it. But we also go all in on local support with friendly professionals, plus convenient locations all across the state. Because we believe personal banking is better banking. Visit fsbank.com for details. That's fsbank.com for friendly local banking with First Security. Bank better. Member FDIC.
Hey y'all, it's Brandon Baxter, and I want to let you know about my friends at Cleanway Restoration and Construction. You see, disasters don't happen when it's convenient, whether it's a fire, a flood, or a tornado. When it damages your home, it upsets everything about your life. Cleanway comes in and does the cleanup, and they can lay your floors, replace your cabinets, and fix or replace walls. So remember, when an inconvenient disaster comes your way, think Cleanway Restoration and Construction. Let Cleanway restore your home and restore your life. Find out more at cleanwayrestoration.com.
Hello, I'm estate planning and elder law attorney Chad Oldham. More and more often today, I hear clients tell me that the only thing golden about the golden years is that it takes all the gold to grow old. Don't be a victim of rising healthcare and nursing home costs. Be prepared. Have a plan. Contact us today to find out how we help our clients protect and preserve assets for family and future generations. The Oldham Law Firm, 603 Southwest Drive in Jonesboro, or visit us on the web at oldhamlawfirm.com.
Pac-Man
Mail Super Center is your Yes We Do That store. Pack Mail Tip, what's that all about?
Pack Mail can scan that, copy that, shred that, return that, design that, cut that, print that, pack that, ship that, crate that, freight that, notarize that. At Pack Mail, we can do all that and more.
Pack Mail Super Center, the Yes We Do That store. 361 Southwest Drive at Jonesboro. Don't trust just anybody to do all that. Trust Pack Mail.
Demo's Smokehouse Barbecue is still winning awards and still going strong. Over 20 years of local ownership. The reason? Their process for producing the best barbecue in the area, cooked low and slow. The same process is ensured it's done right and still making my mouth water. Take-home packs, sandwiches, ribs, desserts, beans. Oh, beans! And the big chops on the weekend. Everything cooked to perfection, even the desserts. Demo's Barbecue, across from Jonesboro High, smoking it right for over 20 years.
Welcome you back to Patriot Arena in Marion, Arkansas. That concludes our Kavanaugh Auto Group halftime show. Maybe you found a new and pre-owned vehicle from KavanaughCars.com. If not, you always can check it out every single day. Always something coming in to Kavanaugh Cars. Jonesboro comes out in the second half with their starting lineup of Jones, Smith, Knowlton, Weaver, and Young. Marion answers with Littlejohn, Higgins, Neal, Black, and Randall. Littlejohn has it. Marion opens up second half with possession. Inside pass to Black. Trying to get a shot off on Young. Does with the left hand. Flips it under and got it. Nice shot. Jackson Black. Marion on top. 28-26. Here's Leighton Weaver, front court behind the back. In the paint. Falls away on the bank shot. No good. Rebound Marion. Up front to Randall. He lost the handle. Just took his eye off the basketball. Goes out of bounds. Jonesboro gets the cheap take back. Now Marion's going to go full court pressure. 1-2-2 in the front court. Here's Jones for three. No. High for the board. Pulled down by the Patriots. Neal up the left side. Spins at the block. Puts up a shot off the window in for Neal. Neal has two. Marion up four. Their first biggest lead of the game. Lob into Young. Couldn't control it, but it bounces off of Randall out of bounds. Hurricane basketball. Eddie Young's kind of like Jalen Hurd. Just trying to find his place on this varsity team. When he gets it, he's going to be pretty awesome. Inbounds pass. Better hurry up and get it in. Trying to get it into Young. Deflected. Smith comes down with it. They get it into Young. He's pushed from behind, dribbles out to the wing, gives it to Weaver. Weaver comes midcourt. Now bounces at top of the key to Knowlton. Back to Weaver. BJ has it. BJ trying to work down the lane, just lost the handle. Now Marion on the breakaway. Dunk by Chandler. Randall has 7, and Marion on top, 32-26. They have reeled off 8 in a row, 6 in this quarter. Double team out front. Smith has it. Weaver has an open look three. Off the back iron, no. Rebound. Marion wants to run. Littlejohn to the corner. Littlejohn back on the high left side. At the elbow, spins down the paint. Shovel shot good for Littlejohn. He has 8, and Marion breaking away in this one, 34-26. 8-point lead for the Patriots. Smith, right side to Jones. Gets a pick, takes it down the lane, in the lane, lost the handle, picked up by Weaver. Down the lane, Knowlton shot up in and one.
BJ Knowlton count the basket. The foul is on number 13.
Foul is on Black. His first. First in the third quarter. And BJ Knowlton, 1 of 1 from the line, 7 points, breaks the run at 10-0 from Marion. Now for the old-fashioned three-point play. Got it. 3 for 3 from the line. Or excuse me, 2 of 2 from the line. 8 points in the game, 34-29. Jaden Jones takes a rest. He's replaced by MJ Marshall. TJ Brown out there also for Jonesboro. Randall open look three, short, high for the board. Knowlton feeds it out to Marshall up the right side to the wing. Stops there with the dribble, picks up the dribble, feeds it to Young. Was going to do backdoor cut and threw it right to Marion. Little shovel shot, good for Littlejohn. He has 9. 36-29. MJ Marshall has the ball knocked free, gets it back. Bounces it left side to Smith. Smith to the block. Across the lane to the corner, TJ Brown. Down the right lane. Goes in the air. Shot off the window straight away and in. Brown with 4. Timeout Jonesboro. 36-31. Marion with the lead. Timeout on the floor. It is a It's a 30-second timeout. We'll keep it right here. Hurricane down 36-31, tied at 26 coming into the third quarter. But 7 in a row scored by Marion for a 34-26 lead. Jonesboro outscored them 5-2 since that point to get it to 5, 36-31. 8 points for B.J. Knowlton. Weaver still looking for another point after his first 3 makes of a trade. Knowlton, Hurd now in the game. Marshall, Brown, and Smith. Marion, Randall, Higgins, Littlejohn, Black, and Neal. Here's Higgins approaching the front court. Jonesboro back to a man-to-man defense. Higgins lobs to underneath, making the catch and coming down and being fouled by Jalen Hurd. Trying to do the backdoor lob jam. Jalen Hurd picks up the first foul of the game for him. First in the quarter for Jonesboro. And Jalen Neal to the line shooting 2. First one's good. He has 3 points in the game. 37-31. And his second. It's also good. He has 4 in the game. 38-31. Full court pressure by Marion into Brown. Knowlton has it back right side to Marshall. Cross court. Catch is made by Smith, and then he's hammered to the ground by Jackson Black, and that's a good foul there because he had Hurd underneath for an easy lay-in had he come down with it. Second team foul on Marion. Second on Black, sideline inbound for Brown. Here comes Leighton Weaver in for Sidney Smith. Backcourt, Knowlton. Collects it deep, brings it to the front court. Gets a double team out at midcourt, top of the key Brown. Takes it in the paint, floats one. No, fouled though. He'll shoot free throws. Foul's going to be on Randall. His second. Third on Marion. And TJ Brown to the line. First free throws of the night, 2 of 6. In the game with Kirkwood, his only free throws of the year. Brown's first. Good with the shooter's touch. Hits the front, kisses off the back. Falls through. That's a shooter's touch. 38-32. That one won't go. That was almost a brick. Rebound Marion. On the breakaway, Littlejohn lays it in left side. No problem at all. He has 10. 40-32. TJ Brown backcourt. Bounces it up to Marshall, back to Brown, underneath to Weaver, whose shot is blocked in there. Weaver hits the deck, no call. Marion basketball. Randall flips it over to Neal. Neal working on Brown, spins him right side. Leaves it out for Higgins on the wing. Higgins, top of the key. Out to Littlejohn in the corner. That's Randall goes up, lost the basketball. Higgins comes down with it, fires it inside, nobody home, threw it away.
Possession Hurricane. Substitution for the Hurricane.
Jacquez Jordan in for MJ Marshall. Full court pressure by Marion, 2-2-1. Inbound to Jordan. Bounces it, Knowlton, right side Weaver. Layton running the floor, bounces it inside to Hurd. His shot is blocked and he's fouled by Black. That's 3 on Black. 4 on Marion. Jalen Hurd to the line to shoot a couple.
Number 13, Jackson Black, his third personal foul.
Hurd is 6 out of 9 this season, 55%. But you could just feel Hurd's confidence grow in every single game. First free throw is good. He has 5. 40-33. Jalen Ford back in the game. And Highland back in the game. Hurd, second free throw, too strong. Rebound, Marion. Littlejohn avoids the tie-up, gets it out to Neal. Back to Littlejohn, he's in the front court. Gets a pick, goes left, picked up by Jordan. To the wing, hands it off there to Highland. Gets it back to Littlejohn in the corner, flips it out to Neal. Neal working on Knowlton, fadeaway, no, rebound, Brown. Jonesboro in the front court. Flips it out to Jordan, inside to Hurd. Turn, shoots, no score, but he's going to be fouled. And he'll shoot 2 free throws. That's the 5th on Marion. Jalen Ford picks up his first. And Jalen Hurd's going to shoot 2. He's 1 of 2 from the line, 5 points in the game. 40-33, Marion on top, 2:34 to go in the third. Hurd's free throw is good. Gives him 6. Second free throw for Jalen Hurd. Got them both. 7 points now in the game. 40-35. Jonesboro with a little three-quarters court pressure. Gets a double team. Back to Higgins. He'll take it, set up the offense against 2-3 zone. Higgins, left side of Littlejohn. He'll come between the circles. Bounce it right side to Highland behind the arc. Almost stolen away by Brown. Takes it in the paint, jump pass to the left wing. Higgins has it. He fires it right side to Littlejohn. Lobs it to the wide block to Neal. Back left side. Here's Higgins for 3. No good. Rebound Weaver. Jonesboro needs to cut into this 5-point advantage for Marion. 1:50 to go, third quarter. Bounce between the circles. Knowlton in the paint. To the corner. Weaver for 3. Got it! Third 3 of the game. First since the first quarter for Leighton Weaver. And it's a 2-point game, 40-38. Higgins between the circles. Excuse me. 1:28 to go. He dribbles towards the right wing, stops short of it, goes back top of the key, flips it left side to Neal on the wide wing. 10 seconds on the shot clock. To Highland, he'll shoot a three and got it. Carlisle Highland, Duck Highland, 11 points. 43-38, back to a 5-point lead. Weaver for 3 again. He drains it. That's 12 for Weaver, and the answer, it's a 2-point game, 43-41 of the Hurricane. Call a timeout. 1 minute, 1 second remaining, third quarter. Marion on top, 43-41. It's a full timeout, so we'll take the 30. This is Jonesboro High School basketball on the EAB Sports Network.
It's time to save hundreds at Tucker's Appliance in Jonesboro.
Wendy, what are you doing with our sales tags?
Mark, I'm just letting everyone know the best deals are at Tucker's, like laundry sets with a $150 Tucker rebate.
We also have laundry sets with $300 Tucker rebate.
Well, how about refrigerators with $400 Tucker rebates?
Whoa, you're putting tags on everything.
That's because everything's on sale at Tucker's.
Give me those tags.
Hey, I was just getting started. Shop Tucker's Appliance today.
And save.
Tucker's Appliance.
43-41, Marion with the lead. Welcome back to Patriot Arena. 1 minute, 1 second to go in the third period. Hurricane trying to move to 6-1, and Marion going for their 5th win of the year against 3 losses. They'll have a return game on January the 3rd back in Jonesboro. And we're trying to avoid our 3rd straight overtime game. Marion basketball, 2-1-2, 3/4 court pressure from Jonesboro. Left side, Littlejohn across the timeline. Back to Randall. Gives it up to Higgins. And Jonesboro drops back to the 2-3 zone. Highland has it to Littlejohn. Littlejohn back to Highland. Fires the 3. No. Long rebound. Run down by Higgins. Wes Swift just buries his head. Can't believe it went by 4 of the 5 Hurricane players on the floor. Higgins dribbling out near midcourt. Trying for the last shot of the first half. Shot clock is off. Higgins dribbling between the circles. Jonesboro not going out. Now he'll force the action. Top of the key down the lane. Gets a player in the air out to Littlejohn for 3. No. Rebound Weaver. Behind the back. He fires a long 3 and hits the side of the backboard. No good. And Jonesboro's down 2 after 1 after they trailed by 8. Earlier in this quarter, 43-41. The 4th quarter is next on the EAB Sports Network.
Looking for a checking account with no hassles and no hidden fees? First Community Bank has you covered with our free checking account. Open yours today with just $50 and enjoy no monthly service charge, no minimum balance requirement, and access to free bill pay and First Link internet banking. Plus, get a free ATM card and a MasterCard debit card, subject to approval. First Community Bank, where community comes first. Member FDIC.
Your vehicle is a personal and important investment. At Central Collision Center, we're more than collision repair. We do everything from minor paint touch-ups and windshield replacements to framework. We're committed to customer satisfaction and provide the highest quality of service. At Central Collision Center, we provide honest and expert auto care and offer a written lifetime warranty and on-site rental car arrangements. Stop by or give us a call today to schedule your free estimate. Central Collision Center. Professional, convenient, reliable. Behind Central Chevrolet on Stadium and online at centralcollisionctr.com.
Welcome back to Marion. We have had 2 overtime games in a row. And now looking like this could possibly be the 3rd in a row. 43-41 Marion. After 3, Jonesboro's basketball. Brown, Jordan, Weaver, Knowlton, Hurd on the floor for the Cane. Highland, Higgins, Randall, Neal, Ford. Here's Randall Brown for 3. Missed it. Rebound Marion on the run. Taking it up, laying it in. Contested. Jalen Neal has 6, and Marion up 45-41. Here's B.J. Knowlton with the front finger roll. Got it to go. He has 10. 45-43. Front court, left side. Higgins comes between the circles. Now backs up. Now fades to the right side. High wing. Top of the key, flips it left wide wing, Randall. Fires it to the block. Ford jump hook, no, rebound Weaver. Or excuse me, that was Bruin with the jump hook. Weaver has it front court, fires it to the right side, Brown. Back to Weaver. Weaver dribbles out to the volleyball line. Flips it to Brown, left side to Jordan. Brown. Somehow it just turned the ball over. He was going to hand it off. Jordan kept going, and it was just an unforced error there on T.J. Brown. Marion basketball. 45-43. Delayed call, but it was the right call. 2-3 zone for Jonesboro. Right wing Randall, back to Higgins. Left side to Highland. Little deeper, that's Higgins. Jump pass to the block. Shot from 8, good. Randall has 11. Marion back up, 47-43. Weaver, shot fake on the 3. Inside the arc, bounces it to Hurd, gets around defenders, and then missed the chip shot. Rebound Marion. Highland has it, top of the key. Circles around to Randall, back to Highland. Baseline drive, across the lane, flips it out to the corner. Neal lost the basketball, and he's fouled going up by Weaver.
Foul is on number 22, Leighton Weaver.
Weaver's first. Second on Jonesboro on the third. Baseline left inbound for Marion, up 47-43. Jalen Hurd, Sidney Smith back in for Weaver. Jordan. And also coming off the bench is MJ Marshall. Marshall, Hurd, Knowlton, Weaver, Smith, Jordan, Marshall, Knowlton, and Hurd on the floor for Marion. In the air, nice shot. Looked like he was going to step out of bounds, and then leaning to the paint, Randall puts in the 5-footer. 49-43. Marion back up by 6. B.J. Knowlton right side, left side to Smith. Smith in the paint, trips. He'll take it out baseline. Foul's going to be on Highland. His first. Marion's already committed 5 fouls. Oh, excuse me, I'm sorry. This is the fourth quarter. First team foul of the fourth quarter. Excuse me. Baseline left inbound for the Hurricane. Fires it into Smith. Up top, Brown. Between the circles, Knowlton. BJ. Cut off. Right side to Jones. Or excuse me, Jordan. No, Jones. Excuse me, Jones. Back out to Smith. Smith trying to go in the paint. There is a strip steal, and somebody says they got a hand on Smith. Jalen Neal commits his second. Second in the quarter on Marion. Jonesboro will get a fresh 35 and a sideline inbound. 49-43 Patriot lead. Get it into Knowlton. BJ dribbles out between the circles. Coming out for the double team. Bounces it to the corner. Brown off the window, no foul. TJ Brown will go to the line.
Fouls on number 4, Jamari Bruin.
Bruin with the foul. His second, third team foul in the fourth. TJ Brown to the line to shoot 2. TJ 1 out of 2 tonight.
Number 4, TJ Brown, shooting 2.
3 out of 8 for the season. First one, good.
Checking back in for the Patriots, Jackson Black.
49-44, Jackson Black back in for Marion. He replaces Bruin. TJ Brown, second. Got them both. 7 for Brown. 49-45. 4-point lead for Marion. 4:47 to go in regulation. Littlejohn bending his way in the front court, takes it down the lane. There's a hand check foul. Going to be called on Sidney Smith.
Foul is on number 3, Sidney
His first. First on Jonesboro in the quarter.
Second team foul.
Second team foul on Jonesboro. And Randall will throw it in on the sideline. To Littlejohn. Littlejohn gets in the air, goes left wing high. Down to the paint. Black spins, gets it to Randall. 15-foot jumper, no. High for the board.
Out of bounds, Patriots ball.
Patriot ball. B.J. Knowlton came down out of bounds with it. Marion will throw it in baseline right at the goal. Fresh 35 shot clock. Up 49-45. Lob in, catch made. And an offensive foul wiped the bucket away. That was Jalen Neal running over the Hurricane. Hurricane basketball down 4, 49-45. Going to wipe up some moisture on the floor. 4:21 to go. Plenty of time in this one. Hurricane basketball. Here comes B.J. Knowlton. Going to face man-to-man pressure at half court. Comes left, down the lane. Trip, falls down, and the ball goes out of bounds. Not even a call out there. Marion basketball, wow. Higgins back in. He replaces Highland. Patriot basketball. 49-45 lead. Get it into Higgins. Smith will pick him up full court, man-to-man. Higgins in the front court, right side. To the wing, right back to him from Black. Black has it top of the key, Randall. Randall inside the arc, pulls up from 15, no good. Rebound, tipped around. Snatching it down is Smith. Fires it ahead to T.J. Brown. Spins down the lane, puts up a one-hander, foul, and he'll go to the line.
The foul's on number 3, Jalen Neal, his fourth.
Jalen Neal just picked up his fourth foul, third of this quarter for him. That's 4 on Marion. Jonesboro will be, that's 5 on Marion. So Jonesboro's shooting 2 free throws the rest of the way. 3:40 to go. T.J. Brown for 2. He's 3 out of 4. Missed that one.
Checking back in for the Patriots, Carlisle Highland.
Carlisle Highland, Duck Highland back in. T.J. Brown got this thing to 3 points. Missed it strong. Rebound high for the board is Randall. Randall driving the lane, puts up a leaner, yes, and one. Draws a foul on Jalen Hurd, his first, third on Jonesboro. Sorry, Hurd second, third on Jonesboro. Randall with 15 and the old-fashioned three-point opportunity.
Substitution for the Hurricane, number 10, Jaquez Jordan.
Jaquez Jordan back in for Smith. Leighton Weaver's going to check back in. For T.J. Brown. And Chandler Randall, leading scorer tonight with 15 points, can add one more to that total. Make it a 7-point lead for Marion. Swishes it. He has 16. 52-45. Jaquez Jordan fires it in the middle. Knowlton, left side to Weaver for 3. Got it! Weaver has 15 and a quick timeout called by Jonesboro. Cuts the lead to 4, 52-48.
Timeout, Jonesboro, a full timeout.
It's a full timeout. We'll take the 30. You're listening to Jonesboro High School basketball on the EAB Sports Network. The Sports Network.
Put your daily office routines in the hands of people you can trust. Forrest Office Machines, your authorized Sharp document systems dealer in Jonesboro.
This is Barry Forrest. My family's been taking care of equipment needs of businesses just like yours since 1965. I would love to work for you today.
Put your daily office routines in the hands of people you can trust. Forrest Office Machines, your authorized Sharp document system dealer at 1005 G Street in Jonesboro, 932-7852. Call Forrest Office Machines today.
Back in Marion, 52-48 after the quick 3 from Leighton Weaver. 2 more games this week on Thursday and Friday. The Memphis Grind Classic. Thursday night against Memphis Ridgeway. That was Sheffield's old rivals. Sheffield, of course, high school I went to some 50-plus years ago. And then Friday night taking on Christian Brothers. Broadcast time will be 6:30 on Thursday, 6 o'clock on Friday, right here on the EAB Sports Network. And I don't think there'll be any streaming of those 2 games. So it'll be radio only. All right. Dexter Higgins will walk to the front court against the 2-3 zone. 4-point lead for Marion. Left side to Randall. Randall calling player to the middle, goes back up top, right side Higgins. Bounces it to the middle. Randall from 13, no, tipped around. And a foul on the ground called on B.J. Knowlton. Say he pushed Black. His first. Third on Jonesboro, and timeout called by Marion.
22, Chandler Randall, his second personal foul.
They called the foul on Taylor Randall. And timeout was called.
Timeout, Marion.
Timeout, Marion.
Foul was on number 22, Chandler Randall, his third.
Foul was on Randall, his third. Not on B.J. Knowlton. So wipe that off. Jonesboro will have the basketball, and we're just going to keep it here. I don't know if it was a 30 or a full. Hurricane basketball under the Marion goal. Down 4, 52-48. Something tells me when they come back, Marion's going to have this basketball. I could just tell by the body language of B.J. Knowlton that he wasn't real happy with what happened out there. We'll see. Another good game here tonight with the Hurricane. 2 overtime games in a row and maybe staring in the third in a row. It's going to be Marion basketball. That just doesn't make sense to me. If that foul was on Marion, how do they get the basketball? But they are. Higgins going to throw it in. He moved and shouldn't have been able to. Randall for 3. No. Rebound tipped around. Littlejohn missed a little jump shot. Third chance for Black. Good and one. Nope. Jump ball called. The blocking the shot first time was Jonesboro. It's a jump ball, and it's Marion on the possession arrow. So wipe away the bucket. Still 52-48. Still trying to figure out that last series of fouls called.
Jonesboro's fourth personal. 14th foul.
Lob out front, way out front, is Highland to Littlejohn. Picked up by Jacquez Jordan. Trying to backdoor cut, nothing there. Gets it back out to Higgins. Backs up to midcourt. 2:33 to go. Higgins goes left. Cut off by Jones. Back up top, Littlejohn. Knocked away from him. Lob inside. Stolen away by Jalen Hurd. Took it out of back pocket. B.J. Knowlton. Backs up behind the arc. Staying right with him. Knowlton in the paint. Shoots it to the corner. Jordan for 3. Short. Rebound Littlejohn. Up to Randall. 1:57 to go. 4-point Marion lead. Right wing. Higgins. Darted in. Comes back out. Now goes to the top of the key. Backs up to the volleyball line. 15 on the shot clock. Black comes out, accepts the basketball, goes left wing wide and high to Randall, back to Higgins. Higgins in the paint to the corner. Highland for 3, left-hander good. 14 points for him, 55. Weaver in the corner, shot fake on the 3. Goes behind his back to Knowlton up top. Jones puts up a runner, won't go, got his own rebound, stick back good for Jones. He has 4. 55-50, 5-point Marion lead, 1:10 to go, and now this clock starting to become a factor. Marion is a perfect 5 out of 5 from the free throw line tonight. Jonesboro shot a pretty good bit more than they have. Jonesboro is 10 out of 14 from the line. 55-50, Marion bidding for the upset here. As the Hurricane scored and called the timeout with 1:10 to go. Jonesboro, Marion tied at 26. Hurricane have not had a lead in the second half. Been as close as 2 a couple of times. in the fourth quarter have not been any closer than 4. Marion basketball. Both teams will be shooting free throws on fouls now. Neal, Higgins, Littlejohn, Randall, and Black on the floor for Marion. They get it in. Randall has in the backcourt against full court pressure. Hook pass back to Randall. Back to the left side, almost stolen away. Now dribble drive, shot up, no. Rebound Marion. Randall trying to get out of traffic, does. Inside a minute, 52 seconds to go. Randall fouled by Jaquez Jordan. His first. That's a 5th on Jonesboro. 2 free throws for Chandler Randall, who's 1 out of 1 from the line. Randall is a senior, so he's been here before. 48.7 seconds to go. If he makes both these, it's a 4-possession game. I'm sorry, a 3-possession game. First one on the way, nothing but string. 17 for Randall. 56 to 50. Leighton Weaver back in for Jaquez Jordan. And Randall just about can put the seal on this one. Got it. 18 for Randall. 57 to 50. There's a layup by B.J. Knowlton ahead of the pack. He has 12. And Jonesboro calls a timeout, 57-52. 5-point Marion lead, 41.1 seconds to go. It's a full timeout. We'll take the 30 on the EAB Sports Network. Esports Network.
More reasons to go to Wings to Go. TVs everywhere and variety of wings. From mild to, well, really hot. Just about any flavor you can imagine. Burgers, catfish, shrimp, tenders, salads, great food and atmosphere. Not to mention the sides and desserts and other stuff. 2 locations on Alexander and on Parkwood off Red Wolf. For 25 years, Wings to Go is the original and best place for wings in Jonesboro. Well, we think it is anyway. Wings to Go. Sports and wings. Life is good. Wings2go.hungerrush.com for online ordering, DoorDash available, and Wacky Wednesday with 75-cent boneless wings.
57-52, Marion by 5, 41.1 seconds to go. Don't forget, we'll be back with you on Thursday night for radio only. 6:30 is our broadcast time between Jonesboro and Memphis Ridgeway. Hurricane come out with Knowlton, Weaver, Jones, Brown, and Smith. Neal, Higgins, Randall, Black, Littlejohn for the Patriots. They'll be in Jonesboro to start the new year for the final non-conference game of the year for the Hurricane. Get it into Neal, almost stolen. It is stolen. Weaver, jump pass left side. Smith, back to Weaver. Driving it, Jones blocked in there. They're going to call a foul on Black. His 4th. Stops the clock with 29 seconds to go, and Jaden Jones, 61% on the year, shoots 2. 57-52. Marion, first one's good. 5 for Jones, 57-53. He can make it a 1-possession game if he can make this free throw. He got it. 6-point, 57-54. Now Randall in the backcourt. Throws it up, thrown it away. Jones down the middle, lay in, got it. 57-56. 16 seconds to go. There's a foul in the backcourt on Jones. He had to grab Higgins. But it's a 1-point game, and it will be a 1-possession game if both of these free throws go down.
At the line for the Patriots, Dexter Higgins Jr.
Dexter Higgins Jr. shooting 2. He is 2 for 2 from the line, but he hasn't had one like this yet. Doesn't matter. He just softly feathers it through. 58-56. 13.7 seconds to go. Got them both. Just rolls it in with the utmost confidence. 59-56. Leighton Weaver's going to bring it up the floor. No, he's going to give it back to B.J. Knowlton. Knowlton to Weaver. Weaver back to Knowlton, stolen away. Rando will dunk it, and he got the lay-in, and that's it. 61-56, Marion with the win. Jonesboro threw it away at the end. Back in 3 minutes for the postgame show and our JOSM play of the game. Marion with the victory, 61-56. This is Hurricane basketball on the EAB Sports Network. EAB Sports Network.
The home of the best new and used sports equipment in Northeast Arkansas is Play It Again Sports. If you've got quality gear you're no longer using, just bring it in. Play It Again will pay you money. Want to test out a bat before you buy? Play It Again's rental program lets you test it out. And if you decide to buy, a big chunk of that rental fee goes towards your purchase. Visit Play It Again Jonesboro on Facebook for the latest deals. And come by 2006 South Caraway. Play It Again Sports, where everybody plays.
Your specialty print and ship store is the Safe Ship Store in Jonesboro. Owner David Leonard wants to help you with all your shipping and printing needs, and they'll always give you the best customer service and highest quality product for the absolute lowest prices in town. So when you need something packed and shipped, or when you need printed products, call the Safe Ship Store. Come in today to see all they have to offer. For the best customer service, quality, and prices, visit the Safe Ship Store, 2500 Alexander Drive, Suite C in Jonesboro, 870-333-5068.
At Crown Trophy in Jonesboro, they know what it means to be a champion. Whether it's celebrating the big win or recognizing hard-earned achievements, they've got you covered. From custom trophies, plaques, and medals to awards and even custom apparel, Crown Trophy helps you honor moments that matter. They're proud to support local high school athletics because building champions starts right here in our community. Visit Crown Trophy on Southwest Drive in Jonesboro and on Facebook. Crown Trophy, nationally known, locally owned.
Precision Lawn Management brings expert care to every yard they service. Every blade of grass is cut just right. Every edge is trimmed with sharp accuracy. Every landscape is designed with an expert touch because precision matters. Like a surgeon's steady hands in the operating room, an artist's perfect brushstroke, or a pilot making a flawless landing. True professionals don't settle for good enough. When it comes to your lawn, neither should you. Call Precision Lawn Management today at 870-275-5769. Precision Lawn Management, because a great lawn is no accident.
Attention, members and guests.
Calling all Red Wolves fans, the Social in Greensboro Village is your official A-State game day destination. Pregame with cold drinks and killer eats. Catch every away game at their watch parties. And after home games, the parties just started with live music and late night fun. Game day specials, great eats, and fun. Always social, always game day ready. Follow the Social on Facebook and Instagram and make your next Red Wolves Saturday legendary.
A home isn't just four walls and a roof. It's memories, milestones, a piece of who we are. That's why homeowners across Northeast Arkansas trust Ozark Valley Contracting to keep theirs strong. From roofs and siding to decks and full remodels, every project is built with care, craftsmanship, and pride because they know that quality work today means lasting value tomorrow. Call Ozark Valley Contracting at 870-586-4625 and build confidence in your home's future. Ozark Valley Contracting. Quality starts from the ground up.
One of Northeast Arkansas's most trusted names is celebrating its 24th year with a huge anniversary sale. Nebo Auto Center, your new car alternative, is home to a wide selection of late model, low mileage cars, trucks, and SUVs that fit almost any budget. And at Nebo, you're dealing with an experienced, no hassle sales staff that you can trust. So go see your friends at Nebo at 3910 Stadium Boulevard during their 24th anniversary sale. And visit NeboAuto.com. We go Nebo.
Back here in Marion, Hurricane lose since losing in Rogers, to Rogers, 61-56, tied at 26 at half. Marion got out to as big a lead as 40-32. Hurricane would cut it to 2 once, would trail by 2 after 3 quarters. Then Marion would get up by as many as 55-48. Hurricane would get within 1 after it was 57-50. They scored 6 in a row but the last 4 scored on 2 free throws for Dexter Higgins and a steal by Chandler Randall there at the end when Jonesboro was trying to get a 3 look. They couldn't. Randall with the steal, the bucket, and Marion gets a win. 61-56. They are now 5-3 on the year. Jonesboro falls to 4-2. Our postgame show and our JOSM Player of the Game brought to you by Jonesboro Orthopedic and Sports Medicine, getting you back in the game for more than 40 years. Our JOSM Player of the Game is going to be Leighton Weaver. 15 points tonight. He was all on threes. He was 5 threes on the night, 2 in the first quarter, 2 in the third quarter, 1 in the fourth quarter. Couldn't get that last one off, though. He is our JOSM Player of the Game. 12 points for B.J. Knowlton, his low point total of the year, 2 of 2 from the line. 7 points for Jalen Hurd. He was 3 of 4 from the line. T.J. Brown had 7 points. He was 3 out of 6 from the line. 8 points for Jaden Jones, including 2 big free throws and a big bucket at the end. He was 2 out of 2 from the line. 8 points in the game. Jaquez Jordan had 5. He was 2 out of 2 from the line. 2 points for Eddie Young. M.J. Marshall played and did not score. Elliott McLaughlin played, did not score. Sidney Smith started and did not score. Jonesboro 12 out of 16 from the free throw line tonight. They came in shooting 68%, 83 of 121. Leading scorer tonight was Chandler Randall, who got that breakaway layup to end the game. He was 3 out of 3 from the line for the Patriots. 14 points tonight for Carlisle Highland. He was did not attempt a free throw. 10 points for Corbin Littlejohn. He did not attempt a free throw. Dexter Higgins had 7. He was 4 out of 4 from the free throw line. 6 points for Jalen Neal. He was 2 out of 2. And Chandler Randall shot the other 3 free throws. He was 3 out of 3. Marion 9 out of 9 from the free throw line. Jackson Black, Davian Bailey had 2 points each. Jamari Bruin, Jalen Ford, both played and did not score. Marion wins it 61-56. And joining me now in the postgame show is Wes Swift. We've not had a chance to talk with him this year in a loss, and wish you had waited another couple of days before that happened, but we got to talk about a loss.
We do got to talk about a loss, and the message was simple yesterday and today in the shoot-around. It was teams are pretty evenly matched, fairly, talent. We thought the toughest team would win, and I would love to know the number of 50-50 balls out there because it's our job to get about 75% of them, and tonight I bet we were below 25%. And then I don't know how many second shots they scored on, but it was bad, and they were just tougher than us tonight.
They did have a lot of second chance buckets tonight.
Yeah, and that's just wanting it, and we knew they would. Marion's got a great program, but everybody in the state wants us. They want us, and they want us bad.
You certainly have a bullet on your back, a bullseye on your back.
You have to have respect for that. And want to meet that challenge every night. And we put a schedule out there that, for the most part, you're going to have to do that every night. And we do it on purpose because we are trying to get a mindset in place before conference starts in January. And I didn't, we didn't get it done tonight.
You've got a couple of big games coming up the remainder of the week over in Memphis, taking on Ridgeway and then Christian Brothers.
Yeah, and then it doesn't get any easier next week, But that's why the schedule's put together is because the conference we play in, and we'll find out how we respond tomorrow.
These are the games, though, that you learn things. You learn maybe what some weaknesses are for you and how to overcome those weaknesses.
For sure. And we're still into a situation on the offensive end where certain people are out there and we can't run. We had a big possession out early in the fourth quarter, and out of a timeout, drew it up, everything, and didn't execute it. That's frustrating. I
really like the way Jalen Hurd is coming around.
Yeah, he's doing some good things, but at the same time,
he's still a sophomore.
His ball screen coverage tonight was
not very good.
Was bad, and it was bad. And that 3 in the corner was because we were in a switch coverage and he was playing a drop coverage. And anyway,
but those are the things that sophomores do.
I can't just blame it on Jalen. We had seniors and juniors doing it as well tonight.
What do you get out of this game going into Thursday? You certainly don't harp on this because the bottom line is these games don't really matter what matters is conference games.
Well, and I'm not saying, I'm not here to negate you, but yeah, we are going to harp on it a little bit on certain areas. We're not going to harp on the offensive side of the ball right now. We are going to harp on, we're going to show the loose balls and them getting them. We're going to show all the second chance points they got. You got no chance to win when you play good competition if you're giving up those things. Our defensive transition was awful. I bet they got 10, 12 points just pushing the ball up the floor, and we're not. And that's something we pride ourselves on, and that was hard for me to watch.
One thing that Jonesboro has been noted for is the way they get after the loose basketballs, and really didn't do that tonight.
Didn't do it. We got punched in the face, and then we got punched in the face, and then I think we got punched in the face. So at some point you better throw one back, and we didn't tonight.
The good news is it only counts as one. You get a chance to get some back this Thursday and Friday.
Yep, we do.
Thank you, Coach.
Man of many words, aren't I?
Wes Swift here in the postgame show. His team takes the loss tonight, 61-56 over Sammy Lewis and the Marion Patriots. So that's going to do it for us. We got to get out of here and let them close this building up. They're turning off the lights on us, trying to get us to move. So we're going to move pretty fast. Our next broadcast of Hurricane basketball comes your way on Thursday night from Briarcrest High School in Memphis, Tennessee. Jonesboro taking on Memphis Ridgeway. Then on Friday night at 6 o'clock from Briarcrest High School, it'll be the Hurricane and Christian Brothers. I want to thank Mr. Craig Miller for coming down here tonight, being all there was for streaming at JHS and Warning. I want to thank our producer engineer back in the studios of the EAB Sports Network, Mr. Luke Gunthart, for another great production job. Once again, the final score here at Marion. Jonesboro falls 61-56 until Thursday night in Memphis. So long from Marion, Arkansas. You've been listening and watching Jonesboro High School basketball, a presentation and production of the EAB Sports Network. Good night, everyone.